Hi everyone, my name is Jienette Archimedes and I'm going to conduct an experiment entitled the Yellow Experiment. First is we are going to prepare our materials. First is we have a glass of water, a lime or a lemon, we have a coin, then scrap of paper, and a scissor for cutting. And now, let's proceed to the procedure. First is we are going to prepare a glass of water. Then, get a lemon and place it on the water. Next is we are going, first in the procedure is we are going to get a glass of water. Then, get the lime or the lemon, then place it on the water. Simply, this explains the positive buoyancy. A positive buoyancy occurs when the buoyant force is greater than the downward force of acting on the object. The buoyant force is an upward force exerted by the fluid on the object. Positive buoyancy occurs when the upward force exceeds or it is greater than the weight of the object. That's why the object floats. Next is we are going to put a coin on the top of the lemon. As we can see that the coin fell off from the lemon, and at the time that we put the coin on the lemon, it started to roll. Now, we are going to take out the lemon out of the water and place it on a table. Then, put the coin on it. Comparing on the results from the lemon on the water and the lemon on the table, we can see that the coin stayed up if we put the lemon on the table. And it doesn't roll. Next is we are going to put back the lemon into the water and place a scrap of paper on top of it instead of a coin. As we can see that a scrap of paper stayed above the lemon while the coin fell off from the lemon. And now, we wanted to see what will happen if the coin were attached to the lemon. So now, we are going to create a little slit in the lemon. Slit. Like that. Then, we are going to put the coin in a upward position, or the coin is pointing up. No, right here. Putting a coin into the lemon in an upward position, we are going to put back the lemon into the water. As we can observe that the lemon sinks out as we put the coin into the lemon. Now, from the first thing that we have, we think that the coin balanced when the lemon was on the table because it was not as free to roll as when it was floating. This could be due to the small imperfections and irregularities in the surface of the lemon. We can say that the surface of the lemon is not regular, it is not smooth, it is rough. if we use a very smooth ball on a smooth table, then it might roll. And that concept helps us to think that the coin and the lemon as one object. That's why we stuck a coin into the lemon, because we think that they are acting as one object as we put the coin into the lemon. Then we think it turned over to get the center of gravity. Lemon is going to get its center of gravity as low as possible, since the lower position is the more stable position. And as we all know that the coin is denser than the lemon, and that is density. When we say density, it is the proportion of the mass of an object to its volume. So, as we all know that, as we can see that the coin sinks while the lemon does not, because the coin is denser than the lemon. So, putting the coin on the top of the lemon causes the center of gravity to be higher than with the coin, then it lowers down. Whether the coin is sitting on the top or stuck in the lemon, it doesn't matter. The lemon rotates so as to lower the center of gravity. But if the coin isn't attached to the lemon, it falls off. Since the time that we put the scrap of paper on the top of the lemon, it has a very little effect to the center of gravity of the lemon. So, the lemon remains still and the paper doesn't fall off. And this experiment uses the concept of the positive buoyancy together with the negative buoyancy as opposite, because as we all know that when an object sinks, it has a negative buoyancy, since the buoyant force is lesser than the object's weight or the downward force of the object. It also uses the concept of density, wherein the coin is denser than the lemon, that's why it sinks. And it also uses the concept of center of gravity. And for more information for this experiment, you may visit www.seed.com. And that would be all for the yellow experiment. Thank you.